Jake Paul continues to fuel his hope that Saul Canelo Alvarez will eventually accept the fight he has been calling for over the past 3 years. Despite his growing boxing record, which includes victories against opponents like veteran Mike Tyson, Paul remains fixated on the idea of stepping into the ring with the Mexican champion. In his most recent statements, the influencer expressed confidence that the fight will happen sooner or later, insisting that Canelo's motivation is not the risk Paul might pose but the financial appeal of the matchup. Canelo isn't thinking about whether I may risk or not. He's just thinking about the payday, about the money. And at the end of the day, that's why I think the fight will happen. That's why I've been asking for this fight for 3 years, Paul said during an interview on his YouTube channel, BS with Jake Paul. For him, the financial aspect seems to be the driving force behind this potential showdown, as he firmly believes Canelo sees the fight as an opportunity to make a significant amount of money. Jake Paul is well aware of the daunting challenge he would face if he ever fought Saul Alvarez. He doesn't underestimate the power and skill of the Mexican, who is the unified super middleweight champion holding the WBC, WBA, and WBO titles. Nevertheless, the YouTuber remains convinced that a chance to fight one of the world's best boxers is an opportunity he cannot pass up. Yes, it's going to be an incredible fight against Canelo. Yes, it's going to be a really tough fight for me. Yes, I could end up flat on my back on the canvas, but let's find out, Paul said with a defiant attitude, acknowledging the possibility of defeat while valuing the personal experience it would bring. The influencer has proven to be a controversial figure in the boxing world. Despite his brief career, he has shown a willingness to face big names in the sport. While many criticize Paul for his lack of real professional boxing experience, he continues to build his image as a legitimate contender through victories against lesser-known figures like Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley. However, a bout with Canelo Alvarez would mark a significant leap in difficulty and media relevance. For his part, Saul Alvarez is currently in a reflective phase after his victory over Edgar Berlanga at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The Mexican champion has several options for his future in the ring, including a highly anticipated rematch with Dimitri Bivol. Nonetheless, the prospect of facing Jake Paul remains a topic of discussion. Some boxing analysts speculate that Canelo might be interested in a fight with Paul not just for the sporting challenge but for the financial allure such a high-profile match with the influencer would bring. While a fight between Jake Paul and Saul Alvarez is not yet a reality, Paul's statements make it clear that he will continue pushing for the matchup until it materializes. Through social media and interviews, Paul has repeatedly expressed his desire to test his skills against the best Mexican boxer of this era, a fight that would undoubtedly generate massive expectations both inside and outside the ring.